Ladies and gentlemen, again, good evening and welcome to Republic High School in semifinal action on the winners bracket side of the 57th Republic Invitational Basketball Tournament. I'd like to extend a warm Republic welcome tonight to our guest from Liberty, Missouri, and from Springdale, Arkansas. Welcome to the Liberty Blue Jays, Springdale, Arkansas Bulldogs, players, coaches, and fans. We're glad to have you here this evening and participating in this year's event. Time now to meet the starting lineups for both teams. First of all, for the Liberty Blue Jays, coming in with a record of 2 wins and no losses, here is their starting five. A 6'5" senior, number 14, Bennett Sturts. 6'3" senior, number 15, Luke Stubbs. 6'3" senior, number 22, Carson Milbrand. 6'4" junior, number 24, Kai Bennett. And 6'8" senior, number 25, Dylan Garmont. Liberty Blue Jays are led by head coach Roger Sturts, assisted by Kevin Baker, Nathan Bowden, and Caleb Chan. I'm now meeting the Springdale, Arkansas Bulldogs. 3 wins, 2 losses on the season. Here is their starting five. A 5'11" senior, number 1, Marshawn McPherson. 6'1" freshman, number 3, Portland Mulgrew. 6'5" freshman, number 4, Isaiah Seeley. 6'3" sophomore, number 5, Anthony Thomas. And 6'5" junior, number 35, Tevin Tate. Springdale, Arkansas Bulldogs are led by head coach Jeremy Price, assisted by Oscar Seeley. The officials for tonight's game: Ryan Carmichael, Landon Gray, and Chance Wallison.
So we're just about set to go, last game of the night, and it's Liberty against Springdale. Both these teams, of course, won last night, and they're looking for a spot in the championship game tomorrow. The winner of this one will face Ozark. And a fadeaway is up and in by Dylan Gormont, and he puts Liberty on top. 2-0. And a quick answer.
Springdale has it inside, Tevin Tate.
Tevin Tate makes it 2-2, and a miss at the other end by Liberty. Here comes Springdale, the Bulldogs. Quick three rattles home. With Anthony Thomas, the 6'3" sophomore, makes it 5-2. And a fast answer by Stubbs. So it's 5-4. Ball rims out on the shot by Thomas. Quickly up court into the corner and then back out to Gormont, who missed the shot. And the ball knocked away. It's on the ground and picked up by Isaiah Seeley. Seeley between the circles. Goes to the right side, turns around, and hits Cortland Muldrew. Long three, top of the key, good. Cortland Muldrew drained the three, and the freshman makes the score 8-4 Springdale with 5:50 left to go in the first quarter. Kick out to the corner. Kai Bennett, and now to Bennett Sturts. In the lane, kind of hung in the air and banked it in. And I was really impressed with Bennett Sturts last night, and he's off to a good start here. Good shot there. Makes it 8-6 Springdale. Marshawn McPherson. And now to Seeley. Now to Tevin Tate up top of the key, and a pass down low. Good look by Tate down to Isaiah Seeley. 4 different players have scored for Springdale, and they're up 10-6.
I thought Tate was going to pull up with the 3 right there, but
yeah, so did I. Up the lane, Milbrandt has it knocked away, but tracked down by Sturts. And a foul out near half court. That's what a coach would term a bad foul. That far away from the basket, not really any reason to commit it. It's got a little over-exuberant. A couple of substitutions. Palmer Holst and Cam Lawson check in for Liberty. Inbound play, and down in the corner, Sturts came around from the far side of the court, was open. Shot fake, and then up the lane, double pump, and a foul committed as Carson Milbrandt, the senior, was taking it right to the basket.
Now charging Tevin Tate, his first person, team second. Carson Milbrandt to the line, shooting 2 for Liberty.
Missed the first, then he'll shoot again. And missed them both. Tate had the rebound and couldn't hold on, and now blocked from behind. Good play by Seeley, but Liberty tracks down the loose ball again. Tipped around on the miss, and Seeley comes away with it. And then has his shot blocked, but he's standing out of bounds as he picked it back up.
Spencer Blaine, number 13 in the lineup for Liberty, replacing Carson Milbrandt. Hunter Miller is replacing Anthony Thomas in the Springdale lineup.
Down to 4:24 left in the first quarter. Liberty trying to get some rhythm going offensively. Sturts cut off in the lane. They kick it back out. Long 3. Up by Palmer Holst, and he hit it. And now 4 different players have scored for each team. So 8 guys have scored in this game in the first 4 minutes. Nobody has scored more than once. They've all got a single bucket. Some 3s, some 2s. Marshawn McPherson has not scored, so Marshawn McPherson, number 1, needs to score, keep the trend going. Tevin Tate hasn't. Tevin Tate has scored. He ruined it. Tevin Tate turned around and hit the bucket, and ruined everybody's fun. He's scored twice now, and so it's 12-9. Liberty on top by or down by 3.
And if Liberty lets the ball get inside to Tate like that, that's going to be the result. Tate's not going to look to kick the ball out after that at that point.
Yeah, good putback by Blaine. Now, he hadn't scored. If Tate had missed that, we'd be up to 9 guys with 1 bucket each. I'm not going to let this go. I will let it go eventually.
That's the kind of thing you look for at game number 4 of the day.
Yeah, I mean, when you've done 4 games in
we've
4
seen a lot
hours,
of basketball
yeah.
now. We got to look for these little things.
Ball goes out of bounds, and Liberty will get it back and a chance to take the lead. Trailing 12-11. Sturts takes it up the right side of the lane, a blocking foul.
It's the offensive foul. I think McPherson got hit up high right there.
Okay, so they called the offensive foul, and it's a turnover back to Springdale. Under 3 to go in the first. 4 for Tate, 3 for Thomas, 3 for Muldrew, and 2 for Isaiah Seeley, and he carried the ball.
I was going to say, that was quite the hesitation dribble right there by McPherson. I wasn't sure what the call was going to be, but had to be something, right? After the replay, there wasn't much there.
No, I didn't think you watching on the replay. It was obvious. Usually, it's got to be. Now we couldn't see the ball from our angle.
That's true too.
So it could have been obvious from down there where the official was standing.
Should have cut to that other camera on the other side of the court. You know.
Yeah, well, we're saving our nickels and dimes. 2:32 left in the first, and Liberty will throw it in on the inbound play. Sturts throws it in, and he's going to release to the corner and try and get a three off, but great defense by Marshawn McPherson to stay on him, and he wasn't able to come out and get free. Sturts only has 2 points, and he looked great last night, and they've done a good job. He's just going to pull up from way out, and he hit it. Bennett Sturts with the long three, and he puts Liberty on top 14-12. Getting down near the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Shovel pass to Muldrew, and Muldrew hands it off to Seeley. A little weave up top. Now Mills gives it to McPherson. Marshawn McPherson. He made a couple of good defensive plays last night. And he's got the ball top of the key, turns, or rather Seeley has it, gives it to Connor Mills. And then they kick it over to the side. Now Mills takes it to the free throw line, dishes to Tevin Tate.
That was a great pass right there.
It was. Good look from Mills to Tate. Tate has 6, and it's 14 all.
Thought Mills was going up for the shot, and he probably could have gone up for the shot right there, but if someone's closer with an open shot.
Yep.
Might as well
Good
make the extra pass.
Yep. Cross-court pass all the way across to Palmer Holst. Misses his shot. Tevin Tate is there to block out, get the rebound, and gets it off to Muldrew. Muldrew between the legs dribbles, splits the defense, scoops it up, didn't get it to go, but drew the foul. That was a nifty move by Cortland Muldrew. Watch it again.
Palmer Holst his first, team second.
And he somehow almost got that up to the rim where it had a chance to go in. A better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Muldrew hits the first free throw and has 4 points now. And with 1:03 remaining in the first quarter, he's got a chance to make it a 2-point lead.
One more shot for
Muldrew made it. So he made them both, and it's 16-14 with exactly a minute left in the first quarter. And Liberty. Stubbs throws it far side to Bennett. Bennett spins. Nice move by him. High off the glass, and he walked. Well, I guess that's why it was such a nice move.
I was going to say, too good of a move.
Yeah. Took an extra step. It's called for traveling, and so with under a minute to go, Springdale with a chance to stretch its lead to 4 or 5 with a 3.
I don't recall if Rollo was beating Liberty last night at the end of the first quarter. I know they led for a big part of that game, but this will be twice in back-to-back games if that did happen last night, and Springdale can hold on to the lead right here.
Well, got caught up in the air and somehow got it back to a teammate. Out of bounds with 4 seconds left. It looks, if I'm reading my score sheet correctly, Rolla did indeed lead 15-14 last night at the end of one. So you're right. Liberty was trailing at the end of one last night and probably going to be trailing at the end of one here unless they can get a steal on the inbound play. Look out. They almost did. They did. They've got a chance. It didn't go in. He could have taken a couple more steps.
And almost jinxed it right there.
Kai Bennett had an opportunity, I think, to take a couple more dribbles and get a little closer before he took the shot off, but he didn't make it. And so it's 16-14 at the end of one. We'll take a break and be back with more. You're watching the Republic Invitational on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Ready to go here in the second quarter. And Springdale will have the ball, leading by 2, 16-14. Tevin Tate had 6 to lead the Bulldogs in the first quarter, 5 for Cortland Muldrew, 3 for Anthony Thomas, and 2 for Isaiah Seeley as the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Springdale. For Liberty in the first quarter, 5 for Bennett Sturts, 3 for Palmer Holst, and 2 each for Spencer Blaine, Luke Stubbs, and Dylan Gormont. They lob it all the way up top to Anthony Thomas, who goes back to get it. And he's going to drive, looked like he was going to drive the lane, but he got cut off and pulled it back out, throws it to Muldrew. Muldrew gave it to number 10, who's not on my roster. And 3 by Muldrew. 2 threes now by Muldrew. And it's a 5-point lead for Springdale. Number 10 is Skylar Beaker. I never put him on my score sheet.
It happens.
Happens more the older I get. This shot by Springdale. And back the other way comes Liberty, and the ball got knocked away briefly, but Sturts was able to corral it. Good defensive play by Anthony Thomas. 3 is missed. That was Stubbs, rather, not Sturts. And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched last by the Blue Jays, and Springdale has it back. Head fake, could drive to the basket, and they call a held ball. Muldrew got around one defender, but couldn't quite get it all the way in.
Tough trip down the lane for Muldrew.
Yeah.
To get knocked like that, but then it'd be a jump ball, and at the end of the day, that's not how you draw it up.
Probably could have been a foul called. He kind of got a little shove in the back as I watched it on the replay.
Yeah.
A very gentle one, but I think that was enough to throw him off when we've got an offensive foul down at the other end. Committed by Luke Stubbs. First one on him. It's the 3rd foul on Liberty, and each team has 3 fouls. Neither team has burned a timeout yet. 6:22 left in the half. And what do we have? A hold away from the ball against the Blue Jays. Carson Milbrandt, 6'3" senior, commits the holding foul. And again, they lob it in to Isaiah Seeley. And Seeley almost threw it into the backcourt. Muldrew's arms were just long enough to reach back and stop it. And he's going to pull up for 3. Missed it long. Rebound. Pulled down by Kai Bennett. Dishes off to Sturts. Sturts has been mostly quiet tonight. There is a little noise from Bennett Sturts. Went straight to the basket. And he's got 7. He got 7 points early in the second quarter. Not like he hasn't done anything, but he's one of those players, you watch him move, you can tell he knows what he's doing, and he's talented, and he could explode at any time and maybe take over for stretches of a game. And after last night, 7 seems like probably a 7, at least 7 every night, at this point.
Yeah, and everybody on this Liberty team, at least the starters, last night and then today, everyone on the floor can hit outside shots, and then they're all good at finishing out underneath the basket. And it's kind of hard to gauge how good they really are, being the #1 ranked team in the state. But now they're playing an Arkansas team who we don't really see, and an Arkansas team who's looked good, but who we know lost 2 games before coming to this tournament. So it's just really tough to gauge exactly how good Liberty is.
Yep. Seeley missed both free throws at the other end. And that shot is off the mark, and here come the Bulldogs again. Oh, nice dish. Not so nice. Got a hand on it. Looked like it was going to be nice, but then a defender got a hand and knocked it away.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, Sturt's in the lane, kicks it out in the corner. 3 is up from there, and it rolls around and goes down. That's Carson Milbrand with the three-pointer. His first points of the night, and it's 19 apiece. 6 different players now have already scored. And now a steal and a layup at the other end by Milbrand. So 5 quick ones by Milbrand, and Liberty's on top, 21-19. Timeout called by Springdale. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Pinniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinniger every time!
Springdale brings it up, trailing 21-19. Handoff, and then on that weave, they almost lost the handle. Cortland Muldrew gathered it back in. Gives it off to his teammate for a long 3, and that is no good by, I think that was Skylar Beaker.
Neither of these teams afraid to shoot the deep 3.
Nope. Sturtz, oh boy, that's what he does so well based on what we saw last night is, you know, he's kind of off balance. He had to force it up a little bit, and he still managed to get enough on it to get it up over the front of the rim. So it's a 4-point lead for the Blue Jays. And remember, the Blue Jays were state runners-up in Class 6 last year. So they're ranked #1 in the preseason poll for whatever that's worth. Midway point of the second quarter now. They've got a 4-point lead on the Bulldogs of Springdale, Arkansas. Muldrew. And a walk called against Isaiah Seeley. The 6'5 freshman took an extra step before he took off. Mills checks back in, and Skylar Beaker checks out.
The Liberty bench was complaining about a missed travel earlier on that possession, and then Springdale helped him out with one of the more obvious travel calls you're ever going to see in your life. So
Sturtz left open, and
there's another deep 3.
Yeah, you've got to get out there on him. That's his second 3 of the night, and he's got 7 points in the quarter and 12 in the game. Free throw line, pass out to Mills on the wing. He takes it into the lane, cut off, turns around, throws it to Seeley, whose shot rims out, and a rebound pulled down by Palmer Holst. Gets it to Sturtz. Sturtz, I think he's starting to feel it. He's going to take something here. Going to take it all the way in. Drew contact, missed the shot, but he ends up on the floor. And when you got a kid like Bennett Sturtz, and he's even the least little bit slow to get up, all of his teammates rushed over to make sure he was okay.
They were very concerned right
there.
Yeah,
they were. It did not take long for them to get over there. So Sturtz will shoot a couple of free throws, working on a 12-point night. The first one he is good. 8 points in the second quarter for Sturts.
Returning for Liberty.
And here comes
Luke Stubbs along with
Dylan Gormont.
Joel Stepp, number 20, and Dylan Gormont.
Joel Stepp also checks in for Liberty. Second free throw good by Sturts. And it's scoreboard says 26-21, but I believe they just gave Springdale a point instead of Liberty. I think it should be 27-20.
Here's the weird thing. I've scored many basketball games in my day. And,
they gave him.
About this time, you're getting yelled at if that happens, and no one really complaining down there.
Well, no, they fixed it. He gave both free throws, actually, I think. So it's 28-19. I saw the second point go up and hadn't noticed. 14 points now for Bennett Sturts. He's got half the offensive output for Liberty, and they're starting to assert control here in the second half of the second quarter. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Oh, that's a nice floater by Marshawn McPherson. Makes it 28-21. It'll be Russellville against Republic tomorrow in the early game, and then Lincoln College Prep against Rolla for 5th place. Park Hill South will meet the loser of this one in the 3rd place game, and the winner tonight gets Ozark in the championship, and a 3 by Bennett Sturts is his 3rd of the night, and he's got 17 points, and the lead is double digits for the first time, 31-21.
Yeah, he's really feeling it here late in the second quarter.
Yeah. Oh, he almost stepped in there and got that steal. There's a 3 that banged out, and Sturts gets the rebound in the corner, and here he comes again. 1:37 left. He's fun to watch. He's going to pull up and take
Might
it.
as well.
And yeah, it was.
He's feeling it.
34-21, 4 threes.
Already 20 on the night with still 1:20 left to go.
Yeah.
And one of those halves for him where the half came too soon. He's really starting to feel it right now, and then you can see halftime looming up, and got to wonder how hot he is going to be to come out in the second half.
Yeah, better hurry up and score as many as he can. Of course, we thought that last year, the game that you were calling at Camdenton, and
did not affect Drew McMillan.
Yeah, we thought, well, it's halftime. He'll probably cool off. Ended up with 16 3-pointers in the game. State record.
And that's really kind of skewed mine and probably both of ours outlook on basketball games after seeing something like that. I know earlier today, I forget what game it was, someone had like 3 points in a quarter, and I was like, I mean.
3-3, yeah. Well, I mean, Bennett Sturts has 4 threes in the first half, and I'm thinking, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Steal by Liberty, and back the other way. It tried to dish it across the lane, but Tevin Tate was there. Springdale takes it back the other direction, and a foul call as Anderson Isaacs was trying to go to the basket.
And the only time that affected Drew McMillan in that game was turbo clock at the end of the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than that, nothing was phasing him that night.
I mean, it was and I know we're talking mostly to Springdale and Liberty fans.
Go watch it.
But it was the best performance by a high school kid in a game I've ever seen. It was pretty incredible. So Anderson Isaacs, with 31 seconds left, makes the first free throw, and that's his first point. He cuts the lead to 12. Makes them both. So he's got 2 points, and with under 30 seconds left, it's 34-23.
Stop would be big here for Springdale at the end of the half.
Yeah, if Liberty scores here, back to double digits, or keeps it in double digits. But if Springdale could get a stop, if they could get a turnover and somehow get a basket and get it down below 10, that'd be even better.
Yeah, especially a long 3 would be demoralizing.
Well, they missed it, and Tevin Tate grabbed the ball. It went out of bounds, and they're going to say it was touched last by Liberty. Spencer Blaine was in there. Spencer Blaine is not going to take the ball away from Devin Tate.
So now Springdale with a chance to cut it into single digits if they can put something in here.
Oh, look at that.
That's not what they needed. And that's one of those demoralizing blows that we had talked about.
Spencer Blaine saw it coming, and he stepped in front and hit the layup right ahead of the buzzer, and the lead is 13 at halftime, 36-23. We're going to take a break at halftime here, and we're just going to keep it. There's going to be no sound. We're not going to do a halftime show. We'll just keep it here, no sound, but you'll have a picture, and then we'll start up again when the second half begins. 36-23 at the half, Liberty on top. And we'll see you for the second half.